Overall, 2023 was a pretty crappy year to say the least, with COVID cases spiking again with a new variant, and the war in Gaza starting and no sign of it stopping. It's been a questionable year, to say the least. But this video is not about what happened in 2023. This is about what people do as collecting, what people usually do. A top 10 list of figures that they got this year. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in this video. So, welcome to Sunhawk's Top 10 Figures of 2023. Let's get into this. So, before we get started, let's set down a couple of ground rules. First off, these are figures that I got in 2023, not just ones that came out in 2023. Second, these are my opinions. If you don't like them, no need to berate me in the comments. Also, sorry Cloud Cover, even though I got you yesterday, you're not on this list. Sorry bud, and you'll end up on next year's list. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get on with number 10. Number 10. Legacy Evolution Crosscut. Honestly, it's first on this list. What can I say? Colors are awesome. Poses as good as kids, and feels great in hand. Not much to say really about this figure, but that's good. Number 9. Lexi Blitzwing. I know there's some hate on this figure, but I don't get it. Looks good and poses well. The air dry hands fit nicely and work well with them. Jimbo does a decent job on hiding the tank kibble and actually looks like a jet. The tank mode is cohesive and looks well even with the cockpit out. And the air dry hands soar nicely in both modes. I especially like how they soar in the tank mode. Overall, an underrated figure that gets a lot of hate, even if it doesn't deserve it. But let's see about number 8. Number 8. Lexi Evolution Metahawk. This was my first evolution figure in my collection. And boy, I was freaking amazed by this. Honestly, having this in hand makes me want to get stuck on this because of how much this blew me away. When this was first revealed, the pose made him look really bland. But having him in hand does make it better. Colors just pop off. Overall, an amazing retool of his original figure with a better alt mode and better bond mode. But well, let's see about number 7. Number 7. Studio Series A6 Brawn. Man, it's freaking awesome to finally have a Brawn that has some of the best of the best of modern possibility. Hashtag, the cheapskates they are, actually made this feel so freaking good. It's actually worth the, I don't know, $25 freaking dollars that this is worth. Hell, if you're able to, you can even have them pick someone up. Like poor Dragstrip over here. Poor Dragstrip. And don't even get me started with the fact that they actually painted the windows instead of making them just clear plastic. This almost never happens with a mainline figure, only like Target exclusives. But how better is number 6? Number 6. Legacy Knockout. I'm gonna be completely honest, I only bought the pack because, well, for Wild Rider, but I ended up liking this guy way more than I did Wild Rider. No, seriously, this is way better than Wild Rider. Better paint, better transformation, better everything. It's just, I was just blown away by how good this guy actually was. And a perfect update to the game medic himself. And holy hell, that alt mode rocks. Just how he likes it. Sweet alt mode. But what about number 5? Number 5. Legacy Crankcase. When he was first revealed, I was really skeptical on how good he would be. But having him in hand has made me just... I'm impressed by how good of a retool this is. I did not expect a retool of Skids would be as good as as this turned out. No, honestly, it's just good. And the gimmicks of his shoulder cannons and his front bumper becoming a gun are a really nice callback to how his original toy was. Especially since how basic that was. And don't even get me started with how cohesive and clean his armor is. Overall, an amazing figure that deserves to be on this list. But what about number 4? Number 4! Legacy Evolution. Shrapnel. No. This guy is my first Legacy Insecticon, but if any of the other Insecticons are at least half as good as this guy, I'm in for a freaking treat. The transformation is cohesive, it's nice, and it's kind of interesting. Plus, the evolution gimmick's kind of sick. Really, the only thing I have wrong with him is that the headstool is just tight. But other than that, this is a really good figure from its wave and from its line. The bundle is really good too. Nice details and amazing accuracy for what is essentially a $25 figure. But let's get on to number 3. Number 3. Sega Series A6 Sludge. This guy was my first Sega Series A6 Dinobot, and he was a great introduction to the, well, SA6 Dinobots. Now, I was actually able to get him without the loose hips, and with that, it makes him really puzzleable within the legs. And Hasbro was able to make him so accurate while still having an amazing transformation and posability. And just like his bot mode, his dinosaur mode is as accurate, if not even more accurate than his bot mode. It's a really great update to the Dinobot who dies all the time. Number 2. Takara Legends. Corundum. One of the things on my bucket list as a collector was to finally get something from Takara Legends, and 2023, well, gave me that. And Takara outdid themselves just by adding better paint and one of the Time Master vehicles from the US. Speaking of that, both the Jet and the Joltik mode look phenomenal with the Headmaster. The Almo is extremely well done too. It's just really nice to have something from this line without having to spend over $200 just for one of these. Honorable mentions. Kingdom Rattler, an amazing retail with an already amazing figure from the start. It sucks that in the bottom list there's just so many better figures than this. Kingdom Pipes, this would be on the list for the colors alone with a nice dark blue, bright white, and sleek silver for accent details. Legacy G2 makes a perfect Deathstoy with amazing transformation, amazing possibility, and the colors are really done well here. Legacy Wildbear, if the legs weren't so hard to fold in for all mode, this probably would have been on the list. I actually like this more than most people did, so. But who could be on the number 1 spot? Sega Series A6 Leader Class Grimlock. How could I not put this guy on this list? This guy is literally the best version of Grimlock. Masterpiece, mainline, whatever. And I was looking out to get this guy for only $25 just with the box, wheelie, and the backdrop. Really great deal for such an amazing figure that's so hard to come by on eBay. And the transformation is just so good, nice, simple, and clean. You get this amazing, perfect version of Grimlock's classic Tyrannosaurus Rex alternate mode. And having him next to Sludge just makes him look so much better in my opinion. Just a $2 is just ready to take on anything that comes their way. And so, that was the list. 2023 is an amazing year for Transformers collecting, for myself and others included. We already know that 2024 is going to kick off a really great start, the first wave of Legacy United, and the first wave of Studio Series for this year. We already know a lot of things that's going to come out this year. But, I'll see you in the meantime. This is Samhawk SMA signing out. I'll catch you guys on the next vid.